What's up guys, and welcome back to another VOD video. In today's VOD video, we've done a reaction to 6 disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. This one was pretty sketchy, as we've seen some of the weirdest things you would ever find in a forest.
Pile of clothing in the woods, after which she immediately ran back to tell her dad what she had found.
What the fuck?
Strangely,
including some of the most deadly encounters you will find out there. Oh my god, it is fucking there. And guys, if you do enjoy this type of content, make sure you go down to my socials, all of them, and make sure you follow them up. Make sure you hit up my Twitch for all the streams and content posted up there. Make sure you hit up both of my YouTubes. Make sure you check out both the VOD channel and as well check out the YouTube channel also. And of course, we can't forget about the TikTok, because that is where all the clip content gets posted, so check them all out. Also guys, I do have a Discord, and if you want to join up on that, make sure you do, as that's the best place to get all of my stream updates, video updates, and etc. So make sure you do that. But anyways guys, as always, I hope you do enjoy this video and enjoy. 6 of the most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. I don't believe this for one fucking minute. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
in January 2015, a group of New Zealand film students were recording outside their school at Auckland's Parnell railway station. The footage you're seeing now was recorded by a student named Chris Muir. For a few minutes, Chris and his friends were
What the fuck are you recording for, Chris? What are you doing, Chris?
messing around and having fun as they filmed. But that's when the group spotted a man and a woman wearing creepy white masks.
I'll go home. No way in hell. Welcome back, Farmer Pedro. No way in hell would I stay near 2 feet with them. Nah. That's some fucked ass shit, man. Why the fuck are they in the forest wearing masks? Why would they be doing such things? Why?
Hiding in the tall grass next to the station and staring ominously.
Are we on the full HD? Quality. Yeah, it's the max. It's premium HD.
At the camera.
The fuck, man? What the fuck? Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that's some fucked up.
People were probably pranks.
I'm just gonna pause, right? I'm just gonna show you something, okay? Let's go full screen for this one. So the mask they were wearing, right? White mask, okay? Just watch. It's this mask. They're wearing this. Imagine you're stood in a fucking forest, right? And you back up, right? About 50 meters away from you. And you see this. Like, what? What? The fuck, like? Huh? Why? What the fuck are they doing, man? Dumb as shit, man. Honest to God. Like, what the fuck, man? People are weird. People are weird.
From the school trying to creep them out, which is why they can be heard laughing throughout the footage. However, the students later confessed that it was more so nervous laughter and that they were actually pretty terrified during the encounter.
Yeah, you would.
Disturbingly, looking at the
you'd be stood there thinking, okay. To be fair, they are pretty skinny. You could probably just run over and fucking shoot the cunts. Or just pin them down and just absolutely batter the shit in them. But what's he holding? He's holding a weapon or something.
Footage, they noticed that the couple appeared to be armed. In some of the clips, it looks like one of them is holding a pistol.
What the fuck? Crack addicts. Absolute crack addicts. I'm telling you right now, that's just crack addict behavior.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
They're gonna get fucking chased.
I don't see him.
As soon as the suspects got a little too close for comfort, the group ran back to the main road, after which they reportedly saw a police chopper approaching the area of the incident. It's not entirely clear who
What
called
the
the cops
fuck?
that day, but based on my research, this wasn't the first time the couple had harassed the public.
Look at that shit. That looks like a, not a Luger, but it looks like a snub-nosed revolver or some shit. It's a weapon of some sort. And she looks like she's been in the dumps, so fucking crack addict or something. But that's my mask. That's the mask that went. Imagine you're walking around, that fucking comes around the corner. Fuck no.
With their creepy masks and weapons. Earlier that week, they had terrorized a woman at Auckland's Domain Park, but left before the police were able to arrest them.
What the fuck?
When the cops arrived at the train station, Chris and his friends gave them the report, after which the Auckland Police Department uploaded a Facebook post where they urged the suspects to come forward and warned civilians to stay far away from the masked couple if they saw them. They also cautioned that if they saw someone carrying what appeared to be a weapon, they had no way of knowing if the weapon was real or fake and would be forced to approach the situation as if it were real.
Just fucking throw rocks at them. If they've got masks on, they're gonna get fucking blinded anyway, so fuck that.
Shortly after that, the suspects reportedly came forward to talk to the cops. Throughout the investigation, the authorities didn't release a whole lot of information to the public about who these people were, whether their weapons were real, or what their intentions were. But one thing we know for sure is that this wasn't just an innocent prank. In fact, when a lot of people online started accusing the students of staging a prank just to get attention, a spokesperson from the school came forward to clarify that the masked suspects had nothing to do with the institute. According to an article from Vice, a police spokesperson later confirmed that the weapons were fake. But I wasn't able to find any official confirmation of this.
Probably wood. Like carved guns into wood, like, you know what I mean? More than likely that's what it is. How are they gonna go around and just start fucking using weapons and shit? Fuck that.
Near the base of Mount Fuji in Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees. Interestingly, the entire
Wait,
forest...
what? One of the peeps we know is like near Mount Fuji, I'm pretty sure. Either that or he was at a different mountain near.
Mount Fuji in Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees. Interestingly, the entire forest grew out of a 30 square kilometer patch of hardened lava that was laid down by the last major eruption of Mount Fuji. A little more disturbingly though, over the years the Sea of Trees has become known as a place where people go to take their own lives.
Oh god. What fucking territory are we getting into? Like, don't get me wrong, it's sad, of course. It's very sad, you know. Like, condolences to the families and shit, but like, you gotta be crazy to walk in there, just willingly, you know, because there's definitely some fucking, like, evil spirits in there, man. That's my 2 cents on the piece.
And if you venture far enough into the forest, it's not uncommon at all to find a body. Near the entrance of the forest, a sign written in Japanese reads, "Quietly think once more about your parents, siblings, and children. Please don't suffer alone, and first reach out."
Yeah, like it's like it's not mandatory, but it's like you're never alone in these situations. Never consider the fact that you're alone, because you're not. You're far from it. But it's just sad how people can come to it.
In July 2017, urban explorer and YouTuber Burbax ventured into the forest to see what he'd find, walking his viewers through his entire journey into the Sea of Trees. But even though the video starts out tame enough, just a few minutes into his exploration, the uploader comes across an abandoned bike, and that's when things get a little disturbing.
I'm only a few meters away from the road right now, but I've already found an abandoned bike. It's actually a pretty nice bike. Let's take a look at it.
Hold on, it looks brand new. Like, that's the scary thing, is that it looks brand new.
I don't think it's been here a long time. What do we got in here?
Good pressure on the bike.
A packet for a knife.
Oh god. That's the worst. Ah, man. For real. That's so sad, man. Fuck.
I think I've just found some kind of note in a bag.
Oh, God.
It says 1211. I can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here. And I'm not sure what this means.
On top of the bike, Burbex finds an empty piece of packaging for a kitchen knife, and a few minutes later, he comes across a note written on a plastic bag. The note translates to 1211 verified, Fuji Yoshida Police Station verified, meaning it's likely evidence of someone who abandoned their stuff to take their own life in the forest,
Fuck me,
confirmed
man,
by the
that's
local
so
police
sad.
station. It's incredibly haunting to think how many lives have been lost in that forest over the years, and even more disturbing to think that any random passerby could easily find the body while exploring the terrain.
Yeah, see, that's...
Over the years, the Japanese government has implemented several measures, such as placing security cameras near the entrance to track those who walk inside, as well as training volunteers to talk to the visitors who are thinking of taking their lives. Still, this hasn't stopped people from following through with it, and the fact that the media has really played a big part in sensationalizing the forest in recent years hasn't helped either. In early 2023,
It's actually just, like... Sorry. I just have to say, like I've never really gone through the pain of what someone has in those footsteps. Like, I've never really, like, got the knowledge or experience of what it's like, and, like, I can assume it's just the worst feeling you'll ever feel in life. But know that, like, you're never ever alone. You'll never be alone in those situations. It's just there's ways you can save yourself. Like, there's just, like, never think down that dark path, because you kind of, like, it's a hard thing to talk about. Like, I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's just, like, just note that you're never alone in these situations. Always call someone, talk about the shit that's going on in your mind, because you'll save yourself, you know, doing that stuff. Just condolences to any of those families that did go through those, you know, troubles and hardship.
a man named David Meredith was taking his usual evening stroll through his neighborhood in Red Deer, Canada, when he suddenly saw a bull moose eating next to a tree. Hoping to catch a better glimpse, he hid behind the tree to watch.
Oh, fuck.
And that's when the moose turned around and started charging him.
Oh, no.
To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep in mind that an adult male moose can run faster than 35 miles per hour, which is almost twice as fast as the max speed for the average human male. Even though moose aren't generally aggressive, they can easily trample and kill a human.
It doesn't matter. You startle an animal like that, right?
Which is almost twice.
Get this. You startle a moose.
Keep in mind
Look at
that
that
an
cunt,
adult
right?
male moose can run faster
Look at
than
him.
35 miles
Okay?
per hour, which is almost twice as fast as the.
He's got fucking... Right. I know these are antlers. They're not knives. But with force, that could pierce skin. And that's charging at you, you are dead. You are physically dead. You are no longer breathing. Can I send you a dark story that happened to my friend? I'll send it on Discord. Do you want me to read it on stream? Like, is this intruding on someone's privacy? I don't want to read it in case it's deep and dark. Like, only if you're comfortable with me doing that. We'll keep it at that. Only if you're comfortable with that. And if your friend's comfortable with it. Sure, no info. Just don't send something that's, like, too dark, if you get me. But I will read it, alright?
The max speed for the average human male. Even though moose aren't generally aggressive,
look at that
they
thing.
can easily.
One of those fucking antlers is gonna go straight through your fucking body. Or head. You consider, like, the weight and, like, the toughness of skin. Like, that could fucking just, not even pierce you, but wallop you down and trample you to bits. You're his dinner.
easily trample and kill a human if they feel threatened,
Yes.
which is probably what happened here.
But look at
Fearing
this.
for his life, David hoisted himself up the tree next to him
Oh
to
my
avoid
God.
getting stabbed by the moose's antlers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, look at him. He is he is going to stare him down. He's gonna stay with him until he jumps off that tree. And look at this. Yeah, he's like, this is what I'm about to fucking do to you, buddy. I'm gonna headbutt you and fucking kill you. Like, I'd be shitting a brick.
As soon as he was out of the moose's reach, he started recording.
Oh, yeah.
For about 30 seconds, the moose just stares at David.
Yeah, he's just staring
You
at
can
him.
hear
Like,
the uploader's nervous breathing as he waits
like
for the moose
that's
to
like,
leave.
yeah.
But shortly after, the moose starts charging back and forth with its head down, which is a
Oh,
clear sign that it's
God,
stressed and would probably
no.
trample David if he were to come down or fall from the tree.
Oh, he's fucked. Oh, look at that! Look at the noises he's making. He is ready to fucking go, man. I'm surprised it's not smart enough to trample into the tree, though. Like, he'd probably knock himself out, but still. Like, that moose ain't fucking around. He wants his fucking... He wants him.
Based on what he mentioned to the news station that interviewed him a couple of days later, David stayed in the tree for over 10 minutes waiting for the moose to leave him alone.
God
When asked how
damn,
he
man.
climbed up the tree, he demonstrated how he pulled himself up by a flimsy-looking branch, which is honestly one of the most concerning parts of this whole situation.
Yeah!
That branch breaks, and David would have been at the mercy of a very angry
Like,
moose
look at
and
that!
might not have
It's
lived to tell the
staying
tale.
below... Oh
Luckily,
my
after seeing that David
God.
wasn't coming down, the moose finally gave up and ran off, thanks to which the uploader was able to come down safely after waiting it out for around an extra half hour.
Holy shit. I
February-
would be shitting bricks, because, like, compared to your man David there, I'm built like fucking twigs. He'd bite my arm, probably rip it off my fucking body. It'd be like a Lego part coming off of the body, you know? Like, fuck that. That is crazy. That's why Canada is nuts like that, because you got moose, you got deer. You ever hear the moose cry on YouTube? Moose cry. I think it's this one. Like, that's... I ain't fucking with that.
February 2018, a man named Greg Harris uploaded a GoPro video of himself riding his ATV on an unnamed trail.
Okay.
For the first few seconds, the footage shows pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this kind of upload.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
like
in the blink of
shaky, kind of like almost a stressful looking fucking footage. Anytime I've seen someone on this running from like a track, like I assume they're running from something, but nah, he's probably just go-karting around. But what's he gonna come against though?
an eye, something extremely disturbing interrupts Greg's ATV ride.
Well, what is... what? What the fuck? What? What? Was he hit by something?
If you didn't catch it, someone had set up a metal wire between the two trees.
Oh, yeah, because look,
Which
watch.
got caught in the uploader's helmet
Oh!
and forced him to stop.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
pretty
he went back. Oh!
disturbing to think that if Greg hadn't been so lucky, he could have been decapitated by the...
Yeah, if he was speeding at force, that thing is just like, it's gonna go through your fucking thing, man. Why do people do the stupid shit they do? Like, I get you're trying to, like, Wire. You could choose to read it on live or not. Wire. Will be, no info will be leaked. You can choose to read it on live or not. I'll read it after. But damn, man, like, those wires you don't fuck with. Because, like, that'll just, like, pull you back and launch you off the thing. But they're so, like, people find ways to get you off the track. Just put signs up. Don't put fucking wires. You're gonna kill someone doing that. And then if you're the fault of that, because you put the wire up.
wire. Fortunately, as mentioned in the video description, his speed, along with the wire hitting his helmet instead of his neck, caused it to break as he passed through it. It might
Yeah, the wire broke. Like, fucking lucky enough, like.
seems shocking that anyone would even think of doing something as incredibly evil as setting up a lethal booby trap in the
Yeah,
middle of an
it's
ATV
stupid.
trail.
It's so
But
dumb.
sadly, it's actually pretty common in the dirt bike and ATV community. Sometimes these wires are set up by people trying to keep bikers off their property. Others
Yeah, but that's fair. But like, at least put a warning first. Like, put like a warning wire up ahead. Do not speed. Or you will get hit by probable cause. Like,
are
fuck
set up
that.
by psychos who get irritated by the noise and decide to use violence to fix the issue.
Yeah, like I
rest
understand.
are set-
Like it is like, look, I can't really fucking say my part in it, but like I can understand it probably is fucking annoying where you're sat having your tea and it's evening time and you hear and you're hearing that going through the forest or fucking whatever park at night, and then you're just hearing that. Like, fuck that. I can understand that, but there's no need to set up just wires with no like kind of like warning first, you know?
Set up by people who are just messed up in the head and want to bring
Yeah.
harm to others for no reason.
It's literally.
In this case, it's impossible to tell who is responsible for setting up the trap.
Yeah, you never
This
know.
is just one of those videos where if the wire was set up just slightly lower, the accident could have easily been fatal.
He would have been dead. He would have been. It just would have been a recorded footage, and it just would have been the head would have been knocked down, and you just would have seen that roll into a tree, and then boom.
He was able to walk away with minimal injuries, and he used his video as a way to warn others to watch
Yep.
out for these kinds of traps,
Like, smart.
especially when riding through trees.
Because look, he's feeling his head. He's still got like severe whiplash from that
Back in the
shit. You
summer
know,
of 2014,
like that's fucked.
a man named Chris was biking in the mountains near Fernie, British Columbia, when he suddenly noticed what appeared to be an animal approaching him in the tall grass. Immediately, he realized it was a mountain lion, and that's when he started recording.
I don't know if you can see it.
What? A mountain lion? The fuck? Is it? What?
But there's a mountain lion. He's
Where?
crouching in the grass.
Oh, he's hiding. I'm waiting for like the grass to move.
He's actually coming towards me.
Oh wait, is that it there?
At first, it's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is, but as Chris walks towards the trail, you can see it emerging from the grass coming closer.
Oh! Look at it. Look at it there. Look at right fucking here. Oh my fucking god. Look how it blends in. Its back is the same color as like this patch here. Oh my god, man. Oh, you gotta go, man.
That is a mountain lion,
Right.
and he's stalking me.
You gotta act right. So, in this situation, you could pull it off like a bear, you could scare the bear away, or you can't run like hell. You have to somehow slow walk as it walks. Because a mountain lion is probably, if not more dangerous than a bear, because it's more quick, it's more agile. It can jump from things quicker than a bear could. But it is seriously fucking dangerous, so you don't want to fuck around with it.
Even though mountain lion sightings are rare, they have been known to attack people in certain situations.
Yes,
And
because
let's
like any other fucking lion, it's fucking gonna rip your head off if you're not fucking smart about it. Like, fuck that, man. I don't know what I'd do in these situations. Like, when I look at this, I think, fuck. You have like three main options. You can try run and die. You can try work around with it and be slow and then possibly die. Or you could act primal and fucking try scared off and then possibly die. In all three cases, you may die. You gotta be careful.
just say if you,
You know?
see one stalking you in the tall grass, slowly approaching as it stares you down, you can be pretty certain that you're in danger.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes
'Cause-
into the footage, the lion starts walking a little faster, and Chris does the one thing you never do with a mountain lion
Did he
by
run?
turning his back and starting to run.
No, you idiot, you idiot, you idiot, you idiot. Why'd you run? No. Yeah, that's it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. It's running at you. Yeah, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Why are you running?
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Why? Buddy. You cannot be seriously trying to talk him out of this. I'd be getting like that. I get like a whip or something, and if it starts coming at me, I'm fucking swinging. I don't like, you're gonna get clawed or something. I don't know how you can really do this situation, but you gotta act some way more alpha male standing and kind of just like, you gotta scare it off, or you gotta like, you can't work around with this thing unless you got food. You can't, which you probably don't. You have to work around this. You either gotta act primal, or you've gotta fucking do something. Maybe run, maybe work around it, be slow with it, but don't fucking sprint. If you sprint, it's going to immediately see the weak standing point, the weakness, and it's gonna charge you like a fucking dart. You gotta be smart about these things. And this lad's after just running, and now he's already fucked himself, because this fucker now has more confidence in himself. He's like, right, this is a hefty meal, this is easy, I could easily feed off of this, you know? Gotta be careful, man. See, look, it's trying to find a way around
Nice
it.
to see you. I am much bigger than you.
But you ain't good. But do you got that strength, though, to pin the fucking lion down? I don't think so.
Over the next couple of minutes, Chris tries to get the animal to go away, but it only walks around him and continues to stalk him, staring him down in the tall grass near the entrance to the woods. A couple of minutes later, the uploader manages to take a few steps toward the main trail back to his car, but he doesn't get too far before the mountain lion cuts him off again.
Oh,
Stay
look.
back.
Oh, look at... Oh!
Stay there.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This is what you gotta do. You gotta have a standoff, because it's natural instinct that it's looking at it, it's seeing how big this animal is, because to him, to the lion, it's an animal. It's something that he can feed off. It's prey. If you've got the standard and the big fucking arms, you got the fucking, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. If you've got just like a giant standing, or I don't even know, you just gotta kind of act primal and just not fucking let this lion think that it's bigger than you. It's like the most simple way of saying it. I can't think of a cool way of saying it, so fuck it.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yes, he's not backing it. Yep, he's backing off.
Fortunately, after a few moments of tension, the mountain lion turns around and disappears into the trees.
Yeah.
Being in a position like that has to be downright terrifying,
That's crazy,
especially when you
man.
consider that the only reason the lion didn't attack was because it didn't want to. And had it felt more threatened,
I don't think it didn't want to. I think it's seen that your man is fucking right. He's doing like the stamps. He's stamping forward. He's making the same stamps that this fucker did. You know, if anything, your man is stalking him now, and sees like a pelt to take. You know.
easily could have done some
You know what I mean?
serious
Like
damage.
it's smart.
Thankfully, it was just a close call, and Chris was able to walk away
You got
from
very
the
lucky.
terrifying encounter.
Very lucky, man. Holy shit. But goddamn.
In March 2019, a 5-year-old girl from Fairlawn, New Jersey was playing with her friends near a creek in a wooded area behind their home right off Route 208. This was an area that...
This is where you hear like someone's in the woods now. This is where I'm like, someone's in the woods. So I'm like, here we go. I've predicted there's gonna be someone in the woods. If they're playing out the back in a creek, surely someone's gonna wander into the woods and be like, hey, I'm a mountain man. Do you want to see a cool animal? Then that kid's gone forever. You know, it's that type of standard.
family knew very well, as they'd been living there for 13 years, and the girl's
that's my
father,
prediction.
Dave Kuroda, and his wife felt completely safe letting their kid play in the woods behind their house. But at some point during that particular afternoon, the girl came across the clothes appeared to have been cut off a person's body, and there were suspicious red stains all over the tattered, shredded outfit.
Oh, God. It's a killing.
After confirming the bundle consisted only of women's clothing, Dave called the Bergen County Sheriff's Office and reported the incident, feeling like it was just too out of the ordinary for a random pile of cut-up clothes to appear near the entrance of the woods so close to his home.
Yeah.
Even though this was the first time their daughter saw the clothes, it appeared they had been in the woods for several months, which explains some of the
God.
excessive wear and tear, but not the
Fuck.
suspicious cuts and stains all over the outfit. Immediately, Fairlawn police started asking the public if they could identify the clothes, hoping that it was just a prank rather than something more sinister.
Where are you going with a prank? I'm gonna put clothes in the forest and it's gonna scare everyone. That's not a prank. That's literal, like, murder. Like, if it's all conveniently placed in one area, and it's got stains on it that look similar to blood, it's a killing. It's a murder. You can't call that a prank.
Fortunately, nobody came forward, and until the clothes can be linked to some sort of crime or to a victim, they can't be accepted for testing by the police department. To this day, the cops from the Fairlawn Police Department haven't been able to match the clothing to anyone in particular.
Yes.
And at this point, all we can do is hope that whoever those clothes belong to did not come to the harrowing fate that the dark reddish stains imply.
Yeah, let's just pray that that's not the case, man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I see this and this. Both of these. I see analog horror written up the walls. But we're not gonna react to that. That's another day. That's another day.